Junior... Sorry. I've probably caused you trouble again. Oh, right. How long was I out? And what about Limney and Hollow? And those black flowers in the city? Is everyone all right?
Don't worry. Everyone's fine. We were just missing you.
Welcome back, Xiaoguang.
Brother! And Miss Zhao!
You woke up pretty quickly.
It's nice to see everyone again. I'm not dreaming, am I?
It's all thanks to your brother that we were able to save you.
Brother? Isn't there something you want to tell me?
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. I didn't mean to hide the truth from you. It's just... some things were too hard for me to say. I know you still have many questions. When the time comes, I'll explain everything to you.
All right, brother. I trust you.
All right. Since Xiaoguang's recovered and it's getting late, we shouldn't stay here any longer. Let's head back. Everyone at Yunquei Summit is waiting for us.
You guys go on ahead. I still have a few things to deal with. Oh, and once you're back, if anyone at Yunquei Summit asks about me, please don't say anything. You have my thanks.
Brother? You...
Xiaoguang, whatever happens next, make sure you stay safe. We'll see each other again soon.
I really miss everyone back home. Anyway, how have you been, Miss Zhao?
Target confirmed. Keeper of the Qingming Sword, Ye Shunguang.
Who are you guys?
What's going on? She's speaking normally. It looks like her strength is fully recovered. According to the intel, she should have already...
Uh-oh. It looks like these guys are after us. And they even know about Xiaoguang.
What do you want?
Looks like the intel was wrong, but that's fine. Doesn't affect our mission. Ye Shunguang, our goal is quite simple. That Qingming sword in your hand.
The Qingming sword? What do you want the sword for? It belongs to Yunquei Summit, and only its master can use it.
None of that matters. All we care about is getting that sword. Our mission can't be completed without it. That's all there is to it.
We've got something important to do, and we need the Qingming sword to do it. Don't get in our way, or Phylum Heights, and maybe all of Weifei could be in danger.
Oh, so the heroes are off to handle the crisis in Weifei, huh? I see. But what's that got to do with us? Phylum Heights could get wiped out, and it wouldn't affect us one bit.
What are you talking about? There are so many innocent people living in Phylum Heights.
Who cares? Even if they all die, it's none of my business. They're worthless. All I care about is my mission. So can you hand over the Qingming sword? Otherwise, our boss...
Enough already. You talk too much.
You!
You know, only the weakest lackeys feel the need to give a long speech before every fight. The true victor speaks only through victory.
Miss Zhao, why did you suddenly... Miss Zhao's acting a bit off today. She's unusually impulsive.
Yeah, she's not acting like herself. Just to be safe, let's hurry up and help her out.
Hand over the Qingming sword and no one gets hurt. Just go ahead and make things easier for everyone, yeah?
Where did you learn about Xiaoguang?
Like I'd just go running my mouth about something that important. What do you take me for? An idiot?
The line is drawn.
Miss Zhao just went inside. Let's follow her. I can't find Miss Zhao anywhere. Where did she go?
This doesn't make any sense. Miss Zhao wouldn't just run off like that. Wait, don't tell me. Those people in black took her?
It's certainly possible. Miss Zhao did taunt them earlier. Maybe they took it personally and kidnapped her.
In any case, it's all my fault. Since they were coming for me and the Qingming sword.
Don't worry just yet. We'll think of something. Fairy, can you pick up Miss Zhao's signal?
No signal detected nearby. Possible causes. 1. Her communicator has malfunctioned. 2. Miss Zhao has been taken away from the area. 3. She encountered danger and her communicator was destroyed. 4. Miss Zhao turned it off herself.
It's no good. I have to go after those people in black and find out what happened. Junior, please stay here. If Miss Zhao's just lost, she might come back soon.
Let's split up then. Xiaoguang, be careful out there.
Right. We absolutely have to find Miss Zhao and bring her back.
Those two fools. Why go to such lengths to find me? Can't they tell by now? Actually, Tops, or at least part of it, doesn't care about the people of Phylum Heights. They don't care about what you're risking your lives to protect. I'm completely worthless to you right now. This is so strange. It doesn't make sense.
Miss Zhao, where are you? We're gonna find you, no matter what!
Zhao, you're no longer needed. You're too weak. You'll only get in the way.
This family can't afford to feed useless trash.
Remember this. Things without value get thrown away. That's what happens to trash.
Miss Zhao! Miss Zhao! Miss Zhao? Uh-oh!
Get lost!
Miss Zhao, there you are!
You should worry less about me and more about yourself. You almost got hit just now, weren't you even a little scared?
Of course I was scared. But hey, I'm fine, thanks to you.
Don't celebrate just yet. We've got a whole mess to clean up here.
Sorry I'm late. Are you both okay?
Xiaoguang, perfect timing. Zhao and I are both in one piece.
Why?
What?
Why worry about me? Why take risks to find me? Why do you care about me at all? You can get better info on the creator from the mayor anyway, and when it comes to fighting, I can't compete with the wielder of the Qingming sword. In theory, right now, I'm of no value to you.
Value? Seriously? You are one of us. Caring about your teammates is kind of the bare minimum, isn't it?
Belle's right. That's all there is to it.
You guys really are a bunch of weirdos. Despite everything, Thanks for not leaving me behind just now.
I should be the one thanking you. I was lucky you were there.
I've been wanting to ask. Why are you all able to trust others so easily? There's no such thing as kindness without reason. Every relationship exists because there's something to gain. Value and profit. That's the only solid foundation between people. All relationships, in the end, are a game of value. Just like those people in Black said, if someone can't offer any value, no one will care if they die. That's the rule everyone lives by, isn't it?
That's not true. At least, that's not what I believe. You're right, Miss Zhao. Such things do exist. But there has to be something more, beyond such cold logic. Something warmer. Something that lets us lean on each other and share warmth through the cold nights. It's something I felt from Shifu, my brother, my junior, from everyone. I think that must be what they call love. Apart from value and profit, there has to be something else that connects people. Something like love.
How unfortunate. I've never felt anything like that. I was born into a big family, but it wasn't really a home. More like an arena where everyone fought to survive. Blood ties were thin, warmth was a luxury found only in dreams, and the only rule that mattered was equivalent exchange. Whoever could bring back food, resources, or information would earn a little more favor in return. I remember one bitterly cold winter when I was sent out to trade firewood for a piece of dry bread. But instead, the man saw how young I was, took everything I had, pushed me into the snow, and left, calling me a worthless beggar. I went back empty-handed and was met with a single word: useless. Followed by 2 full days of confinement. That night, my father looked at me shivering from hunger, his eyes cold and appraising, like I was just a piece of merchandise, and said to another man, "This child is useless. She no longer holds any value to us." And then, I was cast out. From that day on, I understood. Without value, you'll be trampled on, abandoned, and even treated as less than human. The only reason I've survived this long is because, while wandering, I kept learning and observing, until I finally proved I was useful. I remember back when I was just a caravan hand. Trembling, I exposed the hidden trap in a deal in front of everyone. And it was the first time I was truly seen. That person is my boss now. She smiled at me and said, "Hey kid, how much is that brain of yours worth?" But you're different. I have nothing to offer you in return, yet you're still willing to do such worthless things for me.
That's because there's already love between us. The bond of companions, quietly growing stronger. I'm sure with time you'll realize that for yourself. Just like right now, I can feel deep down you're a very gentle person.
You truly are admirable.
Huh?
Forget it. We know each other well enough. Stop calling me Miss Zhao. It sounds weird. Just call me Xiao Zhao.
Okay, Xiao Zhao.
Right. You should head back and join the others from Yunkuei Summit. I won't keep you any longer.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
I'm not really into the whole happy reunion thing. Besides, there's still stuff at Krampus that needs my attention. So, see you next time.
What is it? Why are you staring at me so seriously all of a sudden? Is there something on my face?
I don't know why, but it all feels so surreal. What if I wake up later and find out it was all just a dream?
It's real. I'm right here. Oh, right! I haven't had the chance to thank you properly yet. Thank you, Junior. If it weren't for you, I'd probably still be trapped in that endless nightmare.
Don't mention it. But honestly, give yourself some credit. You overcame this.
When I was at my most desperate, it was your voice, Junior, that kept me going. You saved me once again. Junior? There's something I want to ask you. It's about my other self. I can't always tell what she's doing. She didn't say anything weird to you, did she?
She said she'd become one with you, like water returning to its source.
Yeah, that's more or less what our relationship is like. She's the part of me I once refused to acknowledge. She's more direct and selfish than I am, but also braver. She's able to speak her mind so openly, to say what she wants and what she doesn't. I could never do that. Maybe that's why she exists. But things are different now. From that day on, she stopped being someone I pushed away and became a true part of me. I feel like I can finally be more honest with myself. I can finally say it now. I've always been afraid. Ever since the day I got the Qingming sword, that fear's never left me. I'm scared of pain, of losing my memories, of one day just disappearing. I'm afraid of everyone's expectations, and even more afraid of failing them. I used to think how wonderful it would be if the Qingming sword hadn't picked me. If I were just a simple, ordinary girl. I'm sorry, Junior. I might not be as good as you think I am.
Why are you apologizing? I don't think that's anything to be ashamed of. It's something any normal person would feel, so stop blaming yourself for it.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, it's getting late. We should head back to Swavian Temple. I heard Ishu and Shifu's back? Aw, I'm probably in for a scolding this time.
Should I send a message to everyone at Yunkai Summit? Forget it. I'll just go back and get scolded, I guess.
I've only just now realized. Phylum Heights is such a bustling, colorful place. The air smells of coffee and fresh bread, mingling with the calls of vendors and the carefree laughter of children. Just watching and soaking it all in is enough to make you feel genuinely happy.
Xiaoguang, it's getting late. Should we head back to Swabian Temple?
Sorry, I lost track of time. Let's head back. We don't want everyone to worry. That colorful shop over there. Is that your video store? It looks really unique. What a wonderful smell. So this is what incense smells like. I can't wait. We'll be seeing everyone soon. Though, maybe there'll be some scolding too.
Xiaoguang,
Ishun Shifu, it's me.
are you all right?
I'm perfectly fine now. If you don't believe me, you can ask Junior.
I wasn't so sure she'd make a full recovery. She'd almost completely lost all 5 of her senses.
Oh, lost all 5 senses?
I'm sorry.
It looks like someone's got some explaining to do. I see. No wonder you didn't want to tell me about Xiaoguang's condition earlier. Anyway, at least things seem to have turned out well in the end. Xiaoguang wouldn't have recovered without you, Belle.
Just cleaning up the mess they made themselves.
By the way, we couldn't contact you for quite a while, Shifu. Did something happen?
I was supposed to be here sooner. I tried to take a shortcut through a few hollows, but I ran into trouble in one of them. So it took me a bit longer.
Not just a bit longer. To be precise, you were trapped by an unknown enemy and were completely out of contact for a while.
Trapped? Who the heck could possibly trap you?
They were extremely cautious in hiding their tracks, and I haven't found any clues yet. However, judging from our brief encounter, they're definitely not weaker than me. They were as strong as any Void Hunter.
A Void Hunter? How could you possibly just run into an enemy that strong out in the road?
Clearly, someone's deliberately targeting Yunque Summit.
I haven't quite figured that out yet, but we can talk about it later. Speaking of Void Hunters, you mentioned earlier there's information about Sunbringer inside the Hollow. I'll need to discuss this with the mayor. By the way, have you heard anything regarding Ye Shuyen's whereabouts lately?
My brother... he...
We haven't heard anything. Shifu, have you got any leads?
It's not much of a lead, just a rumor that he was seen in Lemnian Hollow. But it's okay. I'll keep looking into it. Anyway, you've both worked hard. Take some time to get some rest. And Xiaoguang, we're lucky you recovered this time. You mustn't be so reckless in the future.
Understood.
Xiaoguang, how are you doing? Are you feeling better?
Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine now. My senses feel even sharper than before. So, can you finally tell me what you've been hiding from everyone?
Junior Belle, thank you for looking after my sister. I know it hasn't been easy.
Thanks, but Senior Ye, are you trying to change the subject?
I'll tell you what you want to know when the time comes, but not now. We have something more urgent to deal with at the moment. I found a way to break the Qingming Sword's bond with Xiaoguang. It's in Lemnian Hollow, the same place where we helped to regain our senses. That object seems to have some ties to the Creator's power. I've already mastered a special method and can use it to erase the bond. Let's head there now, Xiaoguang. Once we break the sword's hold, you won't have to live in its shadow any longer. You'll finally be free.
But then, what about the Qingming Sword after the pact is broken?
Yunkui's Summit will find the next Sword Keeper. That's their concern, not ours.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Why? You know full well as long as that sword exists, you'll never have peace. At any moment, you could...
The Qingming Sword needs a Sword Keeper to keep the two forces inside it under control. Otherwise, it could cause a massive catastrophe. You know that already. If such a disaster were to occur, countless innocent people could lose their lives.
So what? Is my sister's life worth less than the lives of strangers?
I know you're only doing this for my sake, but this is my choice.
You don't get to choose!
Senior Ye, let's talk through this calmly. Please don't get angry.
I got carried away. I'm sorry. Forget it. I didn't want you to get involved in all this mess. But if that's what it takes to make you give up the Qingming Sword, then so be it. Xiaoguang, listen. We never had a choice from the very beginning. This whole thing was a setup.
What do you mean?
Whether it's Yixuan, Lu Hongzhou, or all of Yunkui's Summit, they're all hiding a terrible secret. If you want to know the truth, come with me. I'll tear off their sanctimonious masks with my own hands, right in front of you.
Yuan, you actually have the nerve to return to Swabian Temple? Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
It's Yunkui's Summit who ought to feel ashamed.
Shuyan, what's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what it sounds like. You searched all over New Eridu for innocent children and brought them to Yunkui's Summit as disciples. But they were really just sacrifices for the Qingming Sword. Shouldn't Yunkui's Summit be ashamed of itself?
What are you talking about?
You can drop the act, Yixuan Shifu. Xiaoguang and I were orphans with no parents. We were only lucky enough to be taken in by Yunkui's Summit because of our physiques. Because we're of the rare ilk capable of bearing the Qingming Sword's power. Isn't that right? When did Yunkui's Summit set its sights on us? After our parents' accident? Or even earlier? I wouldn't be surprised if you had something to do with our parents' death as well. 2 children without parents or a home. Who could be easier to control than that? Such kindness. A lifetime wouldn't be enough to repay it, don't you think, Lu Hongzhou?
Hold your tongue.
Mr. Lu, what is this about? You told me that Xiaoguang touching the Qingming Sword was just a coincidence.
A coincidence? What a convenient excuse. The truth is, Mr. Lu created countless opportunities, making each of us chosen children accidentally touch the Qingming Sword. And Xiaoguang, she was simply the most unfortunate one.
Fool. To be chosen by the Qingming Sword isn't a misfortune, it's the greatest honor. It's the power of a hero to protect all living beings.
So, Mr. Liu, everything he said is true? You've been lying to me all along?
It doesn't end there. Ishwen, did you really think that sword case you poured your heart into was actually useful? Don't be so naive. The Creator has awakened, and because of that, no power can suppress the Qingming Sword's effects. Your sword case can't protect Xiaoguan at all! From the very moment she touched the Qingming Sword, you all had already decided her fate for her.
Shiyuan, how do you know all this?
When I was under the Creator's control, I briefly connected with their mind. That's when I learned the truth about the Qingming Sword. So I did some digging into the disciples of Yunkui's summit who took us in back then. Banyue Shifu was innocent. He truly believed that letting Yunkui's summit take us in was best for us. But some of the disciples in charge of selecting orphans weren't so honorable. I mean, Lu Hongzhou couldn't have done this all alone, right? And those disciples who secretly acted on your orders, they don't feel any guilt either, do they?
Because they know it's the right thing to do.
Right. The right thing to do. Even after all this, you're still trying to forge so-called heroes out of lies and sacrifice. People willing to die for your cause. How ridiculous. And you, High Preceptor Ishwen. I'd assumed you were in on it. But from the looks of it, you were completely unaware. Are you so busy as High Preceptor that you're too occupied to notice your disciples suffering? Or is it because you only ever think about your sister, and the lives of everyone else mean nothing to you?
Shiyuan.
Now you know the truth, Xiaoguang. It was all a lie from the start. We never had a choice. Give up the Qingming Sword. Don't let it weigh you down any longer. You deserve a life of your own, one that's free and whole.
The Qingming Sword was never a burden. It's the very thing that gives your life purpose. Without the Qingming Sword, how could Ye Guang have gained such immense power at such a young age? You should see it as an honor, not a burden.
Whose honor? Yunkui's summit's or yours? It's easy for you to preach, because you're not the one who has to pay the price.
Do you think I wouldn't if I could? If I had the choice, I would have made the pact with the Qingming Sword myself long ago, rather than standing by helplessly, like when the old capital fell, watching my mentors and fellow disciples die, one after another, unable to do a thing.
Your jealousy toward the Sword Keeper is your own obsession. Not everyone craves power the way you do. Some people don't want to be heroes. They just want a quiet, ordinary life. You and Yunkui's summit took that choice from us.
This isn't my obsession. It's for all of New Eridu. The Qingming Sword needs a Sword Keeper. Yunkui's summit needs one, and so does this city. It's for everyone's sake. One life in exchange for thousands. There's no greater justification than that.
For everyone's sake. What makes their lives more valuable than Xiaoguang's? Just because she was born different? Just because the Qingming Sword chose her, she deserves this? My sister shouldn't have to live in constant pain for the sake of everyone else!
At least my choice can save lives. And you, what have you done? You thought you could defeat the Creator on your own, but in the end, you failed and became a puppet.
If you really thought you were right, you wouldn't have needed lies and deception in the first place, would you? You could have gone about it honestly. Sought out someone who'd willingly lay down their life, like Yunkui's summit always has. You could have found a willing sacrifice to achieve your grand cause.
You know the harm the Qingming Sword could bring if left without a master, yet you won't risk your life to stop it. Doesn't that make you the real selfish one? Could Ye Guang really stand by and watch countless innocent lives be lost because of her?
Huh?
Shut up, Lu Hongzhou. This was never Xiaoguang's responsibility.
Her path was decided the moment the Qingming sword chose her. She was destined to become a hero.
Enough! Ye Shiyan, this happened because I failed to watch over everyone. Yunkwei Summit owes you an explanation.
I don't need an explanation. Just let Xiaoguang go. She shouldn't have to live her life bound to the Qingming sword.
Sorry, everyone. But maybe we should hear what Xiaoguang has to say first. It's her life. We don't have the right to decide for her.
Thanks for speaking up for me, Junior. Mr. Liu, I just have one question. Was what happened to my parents back then really connected to Yunkwei Summit?
No. I did keep the Qingming sword's cost a secret, but I'd never go as far as to do something like that. I didn't learn about your special constitutions until after your parents were gone.
I get it now. Everyone, I'm sorry. I'll discuss what to do next with my brother.
Xiaoguang, are you alright? I'm sorry, it's all my fault.
I'm fine, Shifu. I understand both my brother's fears and Mr. Liu's reasoning. I've already made my decision.
Xiaoguang, we're leaving right now. Once you sever your bond with the Qingming sword, you can...
I'm sorry, brother. I've made up my mind. I won't give up the Qingming sword.
Is it because of what Lu Hongzhou said? None of that is your responsibility. Don't let yourself be guilt-tripped by some false sense of duty.
No, this is my choice. My own choice. I remember when we were little. I loved the osmanthus cakes from the shop on the corner, but they always made my stomach hurt. After that, you wouldn't let me eat them anymore. But being the kid I was back then, I couldn't resist. I bought them secretly, and after eating them, my stomach hurt so bad I almost ended up in the hospital.
Xiaoguang.
But I never regretted eating those cakes. I know you mean well, but you can't protect me forever. I've grown up, and I have to make my own choices. I can choose to eat the things I love and bear the stomach ache that comes with them. It's all part of living. I need to experience it all, to make mistakes, to stumble, to cry, to laugh, and not be locked away in a perfect little glass house until I fade away.
This is completely different. You can have all the cakes you want, but I can't stand here and watch you march straight to your own death.
Whether it leads to life or death, no one knows until they've seen it through. Isn't that right?
Do you know what's more terrifying than dying? Living in constant fear and pain, with no end in sight. You never know when your memories will start to fade, when your senses will slip away, when you'll lose all connection to the world around you. Your whole life will be nothing but endless suffering. And you still refuse to let go of that damn sword.
I knew it'd be this way. I've known from the very beginning. From the moment I made the pact with the Qingming sword, I understood my fate. I knew the two forces within the Qingming sword could only be subdued by the Sword Keeper. I knew its effects couldn't be contained. And I knew that one day I would lose my memories, my senses, everything.
What? But you never told me that.
Because I didn't want you to keep worrying about me, like you are now. So, I know I'll have to watch myself slowly fall apart. I know my whole life will be shadowed by loss, and I know the more I have, the more I'll eventually lose. But everyone dies eventually, and before that happens, I want to choose how I live. You once said that I'm no different from everyone else, that my life matters just the same. So, if that's true, the reverse must be true as well. I am all life. I felt the Qingming sword's pain. I won't let anyone else endure that same despair. I don't want to face the terror of another disaster, so I won't give up the sword and let others suffer in my place. You may think it's foolish, but this is who I want to be. The kind of person I choose to become.
I'm only human. I'll always care more about my own sister than people I don't know. I can't and won't carry the weight of all living beings. If this is really what you want, I'll respect your choice. But I'll never give up. I'll find a way to save you, no matter what.
Then can you promise me one thing? From now on, you have to allow yourself to be happy. My choices, my fate, none of that is your fault, nor your burden. You've already done more than enough for me. Sorry you had to listen to us argue for so long, Junior. There's something I have to tell you. The truth is, this isn't the first time we've met. I used to think I'd keep this secret forever, but lately, I've realized that if I don't tell you, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. When I was a child, right after I gained the Qingming sword's power and learned what my fate would be, I was alone in Phylum Heights that night, holding a music box my mother had given me. When I was little, my family would hum along to its tune together. But for some reason, that day, the music box suddenly broke. No matter how I tried, it wouldn't play anymore. Just like how my parents would never come back. At that moment, I felt like I was broken too. The same as the music box. I couldn't hold back my tears. Then you appeared. You fixed my music box and bought me some osmanthus candy from Good Goods. That's how I came to love the taste of osmanthus. I asked you at that moment, if you knew that the road ahead led straight into an abyss, would you still take that step forward? And then you told me that if I quit before I even began, there would be no way forward, and that the abyss I feared might not be as terrifying as I thought. But that was so long ago. I'm sure you've forgotten by now.
I think I remember. I dreamed about it before, but something felt off.
So you do remember. That's good. Maybe that brief meeting didn't mean much to you, but to me, it was like sunlight breaking into a cold, dark room. Your words kept me going through the long darkness. Perhaps it wasn't just your words. It was the sense of peace you gave me. It made me feel like I could find the strength to face whatever lies ahead. And about the other Yeshengguang. In the past, I wanted to hide her. I thought she was so selfish, so despicable. She made me feel ashamed. But I don't feel that way anymore. She's a genuine part of who I am. The fear and unease within me, and the proof that I'm still human. No matter how capable someone is, they still feel fear, don't they? So I'll let myself be afraid, fragile, and want to run away. But beyond those fears that make me human, I also have the courage and love that come with it. Fear keeps me cautious, while love and courage carry me forward. Back then, she said not to die before this world does. And now, I'd say I'll coexist alongside it. At first, I only entered Limnian Hollow on Xiao Zhao's advice to look for my brother. But deep down, it was out of guilt. I didn't want to keep being the one everyone had to protect. Later, when I first saw the Hollow expand and chaos engulfed Phylum Heights, I chose to enter it out of duty, as the Qingming Sword's keeper. I was the only one who could do it, so I had no choice. But now, from this moment on, I choose to accept the Qingming Sword and become the Sword Keeper, not out of guilt or out of duty. I didn't submit to this fate. After seeing every possible path, I chose it because I want to make a difference in the world and for myself. And also, I want to do something for you. It might sound strange, but Junior, you really are someone very, very special to me. You're so effortlessly gentle, yet so dependable, as though you can take in all my pain and anxiety. Anyway, over time, I've come to understand a lot, and it's all thanks to you.
I'll always be there to support you, Xiaoguang. I can't make decisions for you, but no matter what happens, I'll be there to catch you.
Oh, it's getting pretty late. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. Well, good night, Junior. I hope we both get a good night's sleep.